Hey guys, I'm Ashing. Welcome to the Veggie Monster. Okay, so today I want to do my first review on Assassination Classroom, and I'm going to be reviewing Volume 1. Now, first I would love to say I love how positive and nice Kuro-sensei acts like while teaching the students how to kill him. He's so positive. It's so fun. Like not just from his facial expression, because he always has that smile, even when he's furious, he has that smile. But I like how he's very worried about like he's very caring towards the students, like worried about their well-being, while at the same time he's planning to murder them and their entire family in about a year's time. But yeah, it's a very weird plot line, but I love it. I love. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen. Like, how are they going to kill him? But yeah, I love how passionate he is about teaching, how he'll take extra time to help the students, and he doesn't want their studies to be affected by them trying to kill him. Like, he's fine with them trying to kill him, but as long as they don't, as long as it doesn't affect their studies. So yeah, I really like that. I like how one girl like shot him while he was like in the middle of like explaining something, and he's like, excuse me, that's against the rules. Go out the room. Like, yeah, so, and it wasn't fun. And I love how, like, he's always so positive. Whenever they try to kill him, he's always so positive, like, great job, but you could have, like, improved a bit, like, this way. I just love that. I think that's really cool. Also, Nagisa is the main character so far. And I really like him. He's like kind of the quiet guy in the class, like nobody pays attention to, and yeah. And since he's not the strongest or anything, like, but he is smart, as in the sense that he knows that in order to like defeat Kuro-sensei, that he has to gather information about him, that he has to do research to figure out what are his weak points. So. Yeah, he's smart in that sense, even though his grades were failing, and that's why he's in Class B. But yeah, I really like this character. I also like how he's willing to, even when he knows that people are using him, he's willing to sacrifice himself and his well-being if it for the sake of others. Sorry, sorry. I thought that I thought that my camera stopped working, but. But yeah, and again, I like how I like his plan. How he first tricked him into believing that he was going to stab him with a knife, but then he goes up and he hunks him, and he has a bomb attached to him, well, a grenade, but same thing. But yeah, so and I love how Kuro-sensei was just like scared the shit out of everyone, because like everyone thought he was dead, and next thing you know he's on the roof. And then he goes to all their houses and he takes like the place at the front of their houses and like shows it to them and says like, I may not be able to kill you, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to kill your family and all your friends if you pull another fast one like that. It's like, whoa. He's freaking terrifying, but I love him. I love this character. I like psychotic characters. I don't know why. He's just so interesting. I love him. I also like how he wasn't upset with the fact that they were killing him again. He was just upset that Nagisa was put in harm's way. He was upset that none of the students cared about his well-being, and how Nagisa allowed them to take advantage of him. So yeah, I like the way he I like the way how he wants all of them to take pride in the way that they kill him. Yeah, I like the way that he wants them to become honorable assassins too. Yeah. But yeah, I really like that. And I like how Nagisa, since he studies him, he's not scared of him as much as the other students are. Like what's the other, Sugino? He got really like taken back when like Kuro-sensei caught the baseball He got really taken aback, but Nagisa was he was very calm about it. Like he expected it because he studies him so much, he knows him so well. So yeah, I like how observant Nagisa is, and yeah, I think that he's definitely going to help a lot in this manga. But yeah, I like how Kuro Sensei helps Sugino feel proud in himself, because Sugino was like trying his best to become. He wants to become a baseball player, but he wants to throw the ball the same way that this like famous baseball player does it. But Kuro Sensei like tells him, no, you have to. He like tells him like you have a very special ability, but you need to learn how to be able to use it to your advantage, to know how you can do it to your best advantage. So yeah, I like how he wants to help all the students with their own personal problems first, and he thinks that he even said that maybe it's more important to help you than to kill the world. That sounds like such a strange sentence. But yeah. I also I like how he was like so worried about the students' feelings after he ruins their flowers. Like one girl starts crying like sir, we planted them weeks ago, and he was like, oh no. And then he's like, he gets them a bunch of bulbs and like he tries to like plant them again for them, and then and then they said, hey, you can't do it that fast, like you have to take it with care, and he's like, okay, like and then he allows them to use him as a piñata. Yeah, I really like that. That was so cute. I like how he cares about them so much in his own sick, twisted way. Also, Karasuma is going to be their PE coach. I really like that. I really like his personality. Like, he's such a hard ass. I mean, I understand it. He should be, since he's dealing with a weird monster thing that wants to destroy the world, but like wants to like play around with by getting a bunch of students to be the ones to assassinate him. So yeah, I understand where he's coming from, and I like his personality. I like having somebody who isn't so positive about the entire situation. Although I do love all the students' optimistic feelings towards it and all their determination. But I just like having someone who like has a natural human reaction instead of, and not just one where he's scared shitless. But yeah, and also new student, yay! I really love this new guy. I'll talk about him in a bit, but like I really like him already. Also, it was really funny how Kuro Sensei was upset that he can't teach PE anymore. And Kuro Sensei thinks that Karasuma is trying to win them over, win all the students over. So like, and he's worried that like they're not going to love him as much anymore. And it's like, oh, it's so funny. But I really like his mentality. Like he wants his students to love him and like him, but he also wants to train them to kill him, and he wants them to all hate him at the same time. It's really weird. He's very strange to understand. He's very hard to understand. But yeah, I like him. And as soon as I saw Karame and Nagisa, like first when Nagisa like saw Karame, first thing I thought when I saw like the very first interaction between them two was, I ship it. They're just such cuties. Just Nagisa has such a cute little face, and then Karame has a cute one too, and then oh my god, I love them. Like I love how like positive Karame is talking to Nagisa and everything, and how polite he is to him in comparison to other people. Like, yeah, I like that. They're cute. They're cute. Also, Karame. Oh, I really liked his tactic of putting like the little rubber bits on his hands and like shaking Kuro Sensei's hands. I like that he was the first one to inflict pain on Kuro Sensei, and then Kuro Sensei was like banging against the wall out of frustration. And while they were having their tests, so like one kid like shouted at him, "Hey, the wall surrenders. What about our tests?" I love that. But like, what guy would want the teacher to concentrate on the fact that they're having a test? Like, wouldn't you want the teacher to forget about that? But, yeah. I like how Kurame was riling up Kuro Sensei with the gelato. That was, he's already like one of my favorites. Nagisa's my favorite, but like he's my second favorite. I really, really like him. I really like how confident he is while he does all this, even though like it's been proven again and again that Kuro Sensei is really strong and he could murder them all whenever he wants. But yeah, I really like his attitude. He's cool. But alright, I like how I like hearing a bit about Kurame from Nagisa, how he doesn't trust anybody and he pushes everyone to the edge, and that's why he acts the way he does with Kuro Sensei. Like, he's not scared of him because he doesn't like really care about like anyone in his life enough to like feel threatened at the idea of losing them. So yeah, that's very interesting about him. Like, I'm wondering what his home life is like. Later on we get a bit of information about like a few other reasons why he doesn't trust people, but yeah, I really want to know what his home life is like why he insists on getting in so many fights and everything. But yeah, I like how Kurame is determined to, like, sorry, so I'm trying to go by all the notes I have here, but like I'm not sure how to go from that. Never mind. But yeah, Kurame is really, really determined to kill a teacher, and we don't find out until later when he like sacrifices his life, when he Kuro Sensei, he pretty much threatens his life to Kuro Sensei, saying like you have to save me. I'm about to jump off this cliff. You have to save me. And he has a gun in his hand. So as he's falling, he has a gun pointed up, ready for Kuro Sensei to like come down, try and get him. So he's ready to shoot him. So he's kind of sacrificing his life in a way to be able to kill the teacher. And we understand why he's killing him while he's falling, because it shows a flashback of a teacher promising to stand by him, but then when he sticks up for a kid in 3E class against this kid with really good grades who was going far in life, and he sticks up for a kid in class E and beats him up, and the teacher is against him, and he says, no, you shouldn't have done that. You were obviously in the wrong here. Like, just because the fact that he was standing up for a kid in class E was why the teacher was pissed at him, and that like he wasn't treating the honor students with as much respect as everyone else was, which really was not fair. And then he puts him, even though he has really good grades, he puts him in class E, which it just sucks so bad. Like, because the only reason why they put them in class E anymore is like to shame them into thinking like you will become a social outcast. Nobody in school will like you. It's like hell for you to be there because everyone just hates you. So yeah, it's a really, really fucked up school environment. But yeah, but I guess it makes sense. It makes for an interesting plot line, and like it's interesting to like learn about. I know, it makes all of the characters in the class seem more interesting, because now you know that they are all going through a lot of pressure from their school, from all their people who used to be their friends and everything, and they now have no one except for everyone in the class. But yeah, so alright, I like that dynamic, even though it is very cruel. I like the storyline. I think it's an interesting plot line. And also, Kuro Sensei is like, I like how Nagisa thinks about like how Kuro Sensei is like polishing them all into perfect assassins. Sorry, he's like treating them like they're weapons. And whenever they fail, he doesn't like go easy on them. He just like he doesn't allow them to win ever. He just like shows them how to improve and make sure that they do improve. So yeah, I like that. One bit that I thought was really funny was when Karame takes Kuro Sensei's money out of his wallet and puts it in a donation box just to piss him off. Like, he's not gaining anything from it, but he just like does it just for like the sake of like being an asshole. And like, fair enough, like it is for a good cause, but you know that like he has nothing to gain from it really. So like you don't really know whether he's doing it because he wants to be nice or because he just wants to piss off Kuro Sensei. But yeah, I like that. I think I'm really gonna enjoy Karame seeing him later mangas. I mean volumes. And also Akuda, she's so cute. Like she comes up to him like a bottle, like saying, like I'm really passionate about chemistry and I made some poison, so I'd like you to drink it. And everyone's like, you're so fucking stupid. He's obviously not going to drink it, but he does. And I like how it was so adorable while he was teaching her how to like make different poisons and everything. And yeah, and then he tricks her into making a potion that will turn him into a liquid. So now he finds it easier to hide in between like floorboards and up against ceilings and everything. So yeah, it's gonna make it even harder for them to be able to kill him. But he teaches her a lesson about like how she says that she doesn't want to she doesn't feel like she needs English or anything. Like she just feels like she needs chemistry because she's very passionate about it. She doesn't feel like she needs to put much thought into communications or language. But then he teaches her that no, you need to be able to do that, or else, because if you don't, then people are going to use that against you. When you become an assassin, you have to be good with communication and with and just with talking to people in general. You have to know how to be able to get people to do what you want, or else they're going to use whatever you say. If you tell them the truth, they're going to use what you say against you. So I really like that. But yeah, and then at the end of the volume, we saw that that the guards or whatever like police organization or something, they're planning to send in a professional, and this professional, you see, she's like in like kind of this sexy lingerie, and she's like straddling a shirtless man, and who has a bullet in his head, and she's like licking the tip of the gun. So she looks very psychotic. I don't know how I feel about her. I probably will like her. But yeah, I'll see. Depends if she's funny. It really depends if a character is funny, whether or not I like them. Or whether or not she's a positive character. I'll see. I might like her. But yeah. Also at the very, very end, Kuro Sensei's drawing song, that was cute. That was funny. I really like his upbeat and like innocent personality. Even though he is, like I said, very psychotic. I like how he kind of has this childish nature towards it, like in him. Yeah, he's cute. He's a sweetie pie. A demented sweetie pie, but he's a sweetie pie. Okay, so that's all there is for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my thoughts on it. I hope to get the second volume very soon. But yeah. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye!